hate telling that Riviera story because it makes me so jealous. Wish I had a server room like that. Oh yeah, I should have disabled the preview on my 15-year-old computer. If only I owned a casino. I bet I'd be rich and have a really nice fucking computer then. Oh well, it's my station in life. It's my bad luck, right? If I had money, I'd probably just spend it on drugs to overdose with. No, I have more self-control than that. Oh, well then what? Put it all in the stock market and like become so rich it's just disgusting? I don't know. Maybe. I remember this one time when Nintendo stock, WWE wrestling stock, and Apple stock were all skyrocketing. I think this is back in the 20 aughts. And like, I was a huge fan of all three of those things. If I would have known how to invest back then, I totally would have. But I still don't know how to invest, so fuck it. I don't care. I hate money. Actually, that reminds me. I actually have an idea that I've been batting around. Because I really need to make a new album. Like a new JJ style solo project freaking release. You know, it's time. That Time Flies By one, that was like 5 years ago. That little EP. Yeah, it's already, that time does, it's been 5 years, it's been 10 years already. No, not really, it's been more like five. But yeah, it's, it's tough getting it's tough working with all this old ass equipment. I really miss my MacBook Pro. I guess this iMac might. I've already played back my GarageBand and Logic recordings, some of them, on this iMac, and it's more than capable. So I'm thinking it might be time to get back to work. But I'd really like to promote the fucking thing. I'd really like to have a plan so it's not just another fucking stupid thing that nobody ever hears. Oh, it's another release under my belt, another bright idea number, you know, and it's like, yeah, whatever. I think I'd like to make this next release, I'd like to make it public, like a stock market kind of thing. I'd basically like people to buy shares in it. You can believe that. And I don't even want to sell it. I'd rather let the shareholders. I'd really like to get a nice legal document. I got a really good music lawyer here in town. This guy, Carl Tootle. He came to my music industry class and talked about music law for like over an hour. This guy is a very knowledgeable person. I bet he could help me. Of course, I'd need my investors, my shareholders, to pay for an appointment with Carl, because like that's like $100 an hour right there. But my point is, I could get a nice contract drafted up, a nice public one, kind of like the software contracts I'm so familiar with, like the Apache ones, the BSD ones, the GNU ones, etc. You know, and a nice contract that basically states that the shareholders are going to own the release. They're going to be responsible for selling it. And they're also going to be responsible for, like, hunting down the pirates. Because, like, if you're a shareholder, you can basically give away the thing for free if you want to. Granted, I know you kids, you're not going to do that. You're going to try to profit off of it any way you can. You kids, you're bloodthirsty, I'm telling you. You're way more cutthroat than I am when it comes to money, that is. So, you know, I'll just leave it up to the fucking investors. I'd like to call them fans, but, you know, they're mutually exclusive. Like, you can be a fan of JJ Styles' material and not be an investor. So, and you can be an investor and not necessarily a fan. It might just be a profit endeavor for you, right? A venture. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'd like the investors to just handle everything. All I ask is that I use like the money that they invest in the project. And of course, the shares, they're just gonna be whoever has the most is the majority shareholder. So like they get to, basically make the big decisions with the but it's still gonna be it's there's still the whole option of putting it to a vote. And this will all be well defined in the contract. This is really what I've been like thinking about for the past 2 days. It's very distracting. Like I'm trying to get some pretty serious work done around here, but I've got this notion of just making my project like a public share kind of situation because I could really use some new equipment for one. Like I'd like to get like maybe some new guitar strings, and I'm still paying off debt from my stem cell regenerative medicine procedure that I got from my broken spine. So like, and plus I just told you guys like a few times already. I hate money. So the less I have to think about it, the better. So this idea that I'm having is like perfect. I just need some investors. I'm thinking maybe if I get like an interview in a music magazine, maybe if I could get like Maximum Rock and Roll or Razor Cake or maybe like a music blog, maybe like a magazine like what's this new one I'm reading here? Um yeah, Noise. New Noise. Yeah, I bet New Noise magazine would probably like maybe they got a journalist to interview